Those of you that have been following this channel will have viewed videos about my silver 1999 XK8. Well, times have changed. Sylvester's been sold and is now with new and very happy owners in Adelaide, South Australia. But new to the fold for this channel is a black 2012 5-litre XKR, known by a slightly different grown-up name, Sylvester James. The black cat, known as the Rebel without claws. I've always wanted a car that I could tell, "Take me home, James." Well, now I have. With the arrival of Sylvester James, the channel is still going to provide short videos with information about straightforward features of the cars. Let me preempt the conversation to say there's much more to talk about with the XKR. It's a truly grown-up car. With that said, there are many things that are the same as the XK8, but good and not so good. For instance, they both have the same need to conserve batteries. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This first video is all about what's important as the first thing to do when you buy a second-hand car. Have you ever thought about what the previous owner left behind? Having recently purchased the new XKR, I was keen to get driving as quickly as possible, but every morning after driving the car, I experienced stuffy nose with a cold and flu symptoms. It seemed too much of a coincidence that the symptoms were only the day after I'd been out driving. So I asked Mr. Google and found out that second-hand cars can be referred to as an accidental archaeological dig. Oh, get that. This led me to look into the best ways to clean and disinfect a second-hand car. To put it in a nutshell, any second-hand car needs to be disinfected before you spend too much time inside it. It's said that interiors of cars that have not been regularly cleaned can be 4 times dirtier than a public toilet seat. And there's a visual test. Its first impressions count. If you see dust anywhere inside the car, it will need disinfecting. And these are the steps. Number 1, remove everything the previous owner left behind. Tissues, clothes, trinkets, coins, and sunshades. And number 2, check if the previous owner still wants them. If not, then tip them in the trash. If there's something that you really want to retrieve, clean it thoroughly with soap and water. My advice, though, is to ditch any clothing. Oh, of course, unless it's Michael Jordan's t-shirt worth millions. It's not just clothing that previous owners leave behind. Think hair and skin flakes. The results of sneezing don't bear thinking about. And tests have shown that in some cases, even E. coli, the bacteria of fecal matter, is present. Go figure. In a 2015 University of Nottingham study on bacteria in car interiors, it found that the dirtiest spots to be the steering wheel, the gear stick, door handles, and window switches, as well as the center console and drink holders. And the study stated, as I said before, that steering wheels can be 4 times dirtier than public toilet seats. And this all comes down to the fact that you need to clean and disinfect that second-hand car. But before using any disinfectants or any wet solutions, thoroughly vacuum all the surfaces. Remove carpets, shake well, and vacuum them outside the car. Don't forget to vacuum the boot or the trunk, as well as the spare wheel well. Remove the spare wheel to vacuum underneath. It does also pay to disinfect the interior, but be careful what products you use. Look for wipes or sprays that are suitable for plastics. Don't use disinfectants on leather. The trade-off with disinfectants is that the more effective the disinfectant, the more alcohol it will contain. And it's that alcohol which is likely to damage the car's surfaces. If you want to be safe with the interior, use soap and water for both cleaning and disinfecting. Soap and water properly used will disrupt the outer layer that a virus needs to cause infection. But you'll need to really scrub the surface you're trying to disinfect. Rub the area for 20 seconds or more, It's that same principle we used to wash our hands when COVID was rife. It's the friction that disturbs the bacteria. Make sure the cloth's not wet, wring it out as much as possible, and frequently rinse the cloth and wring it out well again. Leave the soap solution on the surface for a couple of minutes before wiping off with a damp cloth. And that's just damp, not wet. Finally, use a dry microfiber cloth to ensure that as little moisture remains as possible. Soap and water is also suitable for the leather as well, but be more conservative. Wipe gently and use a damp cloth to rub off the soap and water. And if you've used soap and water on the leather, plan on using a leather conditioner or moisturizer as soon as possible. To make up the soap and water solution, use 3 tablespoons of dishwashing liquid to a cup of water. Use a bigger container, preferably with a lid so it doesn't spill in the car. And after adding the 3 teaspoons of dishwashing liquid, thoroughly mix the contents with that cup of water. Soak a clean microfiber cloth in the liquid and squeeze out well before rubbing on the car's surfaces. Even more squeezed out when using on the leather. Concentrate on the key surfaces: the steering wheel, gear stick, window switches, door handles, seat belts, and the center console, as well as surfaces and buttons the previous owners would have touched. Disinfectant sprays are useful but need to be employed with care. Look for a spray that's a disinfectant as well as a deodorant. It'll do 2 jobs in one, but don't spray directly on the surfaces, particularly the leather. The spray is useful for spraying into the air vents, but make sure you wipe off the slats immediately. For the carpets, spray just above but not directly on the carpet. Remove the top carpet and spray on the fitted carpet below. And don't forget to spray in the boot or trunk and the spare wheel well. Finally, after all the insides have been done, give the exterior a good soapy wash, rubbing well but not harshly. If nothing else, you'll feel better that you've done all you can to protect yourself and the family. Hopefully, there'll be no more stuffy noses the next morning. And that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. There will be many more videos about double locking, a jump starting secret location, as well as hidden menus on the touchscreen and engineering mode on your dashboard, so you can see those codes without needing an OB2 code reader. In the next video, I'll discuss what to do when you have to use the XKR's exclusive jumpstart location and how to avoid the need to jumpstart in the first place. I hope this quick video has been entertaining and then you've learned a bit about the classic XKR X150. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell to be notified when I publish more videos.